at the end of the day, one thing you can always say about Laura Loomer, she always knows how to party, doesn't she? Activists jumped Nancy Pelosi's mansion wall with illegal immigrants demanding entry into her home. It's funny how Nancy Pelosi has a huge wall around her house, but doesn't want one around her country. It's funny how that's double standard, isn't it? Right-wing activists stormed the security walls, so walls are okay now, supposedly. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's California mansion and demanded access into her building Monday. The group was led by Laura Loomer, an activist who has been at the center of many stunts, including interrupting congressional hearings and chaining herself to the doors of Twitter's New York offices. Say what you like about her, she likes to know how to party, at least. Laura Loomer was joined by a small group of alleged illegal immigrants from Guatemala. Loomer and her accomplices carried a large banner with the faces of notable Americans who have been killed by illegal immigrant crime over the recent years, attached to its surface. What? Recent years attached to its surface. Well, whatever. The entire event was live streamed on Twitter. I'll put a link to it if you want to go and check it out. But yeah, it's kind of funny actually. And there's Laura Loomer going through. Yeah. Loomer and the legal immigrants chant "Nancy, Nancy" as they go to see Nancy Pelosi lock her front door. So apparently it's fine now. Those walls aren't immoral now. Loomer and the immigrants chant "Nancy, Nancy" as they go to see if Pelosi locks her front doors. Live streaming explains the tent has pictures of people who died at the hands of illegal immigrants. During one of the part of the video, Loomer could be seen marching to the door of Pelosi's mansion, demanding she be let in to make a sandwich with the other illegal aliens. Loomer found the door to be locked and complained that it was hypocritical of Pelosi not to have open doors and borders to her own property. It's kind of funny, really. The authorities eventually arrived on the scene at the time of this writing, were attempting to escort Loomer and her cohorts off the premises. Oh, so what? Now illegals are bad, are they? Interesting. The government is currently in a third week of partial shutdown due to negotiation disagreements between congressional Democrats and President Donald Trump on funding of the border security. Pelosi has said that the border wall is immoral, but has a wall around her own home, mind you, and the Democrats will not give 1 cent to funding a border wall. I wonder how much she built her own wall for. Nancy Pelosi recently told the press that the GOP demands for the border wall to secure the southern border is an act of desperation. So what does your wall say about you? Okay, look, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people in the GOP have an issue with Laura Loomer. Regardless of what you think about her, this is kind of, I don't know, I still find it pretty funny. Look, at the end of the day, she's got balls on it. Well, not literally, but figuratively. She's got balls, alright? Literally. No, figuratively. But like I say, yeah, look, at the end of the day, yeah, I kind of think it's a little funny that she went through. And she decided to get a whole bunch of people from Guatemala and basically jumped Nancy Pelosi's fence and tried to get let into the house. I find it even funnier that the whole event was live streamed on Twitter. And obviously I will put a link to that in the description below. Obviously InfoWars is also covering it as well. But yeah, covering a lot of the same sort of stuff. So I'll put both topics or both links to that in the description below. Because let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Laura Loomer? Do you think that this is going to be a PR stunt that'll obviously raise awareness on Nancy Pelosi having a border wall? Which is, let's face it, what this is supposed to do. This is supposed to show how hypocritical she is. So at the end of the day, good on her for doing that, I suppose. Do you think at the end of the day that this will raise awareness on that? Do you think this will make some of the Democrats sit there and think, well, hang on, why does Nancy Pelosi have a border wall around her house? You know? Or do you think at the end of the day that some of the left are just too far gone? They're just going to shut this down and go, oh, it's private property, that's different. Well, guess what? So's America. America is technically a private property for the country. So, is there really any real big difference? No. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.